Woo! The timeline is shaken, besties. Cardi's reportedly fuming after whispers that Offset allegedly let some intimate footage slip. Nothing confirmed, but the chatter is loud. Then Stefon Diggs' name gets tossed in the mix, which has fans side-eyeing the group chat. And of course, Charleston White jumps in, adding extra messy commentary and turning sparks into smoke. We're sorting what's rumor, what's receipt, and what's pure noise. Hit that quick subscribe so you don't miss the breakdown. Grab your tea. So here's the lay of the land. Cardi B and Offset are reportedly moving toward a divorce, and the timelines on both sides are already getting spicy with cryptic captions, unfollows, and little lyrical jads that fans swear are aimed at each other. Nothing new for this pair, but the energy feels different, like we're watching a chapter close in real time. Blogs are clipping every story. Fans are decoding emojis. Everybody's picking teams. Then, enter the sports crossover. Tabloids say Cardi has allegedly been spending time with Bills star Stefon Diggs, with whispers of low-key link-ups and private hangs. It's not confirmed by Cardi, Offset, or Diggs, so file that as rumor for now. But the chatter is loud, and the pictures people claim connect the dots are circumstantial at best. If true, it would explain some of the subtext, but it could also just be convenient timing fueling headlines. Meanwhile, commentator Charleston White has reportedly jumped in with his signature hot takes, calling out both sides and tossing gasoline on the discourse, which is his lane, but it's definitely escalating the comment wars. Bottom line, we have a high-profile split in motion, alleged new boo buzz swirling, and an internet loudspeaker amplifying every syllable, so expect more shade, more think pieces, and more receipts, real or imagined. First drop, and it's already chaos. Word on the timeline is an alleged intimate tape tied to Offset reportedly surfaced through Offset-adjacent circles, per insiders. But emphasis on alleged, because nothing's verified and the breadcrumbs are flimsy at best. People claiming they caught snippets say it looks like a group scenario, yet identities are disputed, faces are shadowed, angles are messy, and the audio is mush, so it could be anyone, a lookalike or even AI. We're seeing split reactions. Some swear they spot familiar tattoos, others say the lighting and proportions don't match, and a few techie voices are flagging possible deepfake artifacts. The supposed origin keeps changing too, with one camp alleging a cloud leak, another hinting clout-chasing re-uploads, and a third insisting it's recycled footage from years ago. Offset hasn't addressed it, his team is reportedly quiet, and no credible outlet has confirmed provenance. There's even chatter about lawyers preparing statements, but that's unconfirmed. Also, watch for accounts farming engagement with clipped frames and watermarks that mysteriously crop out context, because that's a red flag. Bottom line, it's rumor soup until hard verification lands. If anything here ends up real, remember it's private material, so don't share it. And if it's fabricated, that's a serious smear. Either way, be cautious. Check timestamps and sources. And keep it tea lukewarm until receipts arrive. Because right now, all we've got is noise and a lot of allegedly. Okay, look, the pattern is hard to ignore, because when tension spikes, the cryptic posts start. With late-night quotes, vague emojis, and crop-heavy selfies with captions that read like riddles. No names, but the subtext feels loud. Then, almost on cue, the blind items roll in, with gossip pages saying a certain influencer did something messy, reportedly tied to a fresh fallout. And it's foggy on details, but the timing keeps linking back to those posts. Next, the alleged harassment messages surface. Screenshots circulate, some show pushy language and veiled threats, allegedly from an account fans recognize. Others look inconsistent, and people question edits, watermarks, and timestamps. So we can't verify, and everything stays alleged, but perception sticks, and here's the kicker. Right after that, there's a wave of prior clip sharing, old lies get screen recorded, pod bits resurface, and snippets get stitched into new narratives with spicy captions and careful cropping. Context thins, engagement spikes, rinse and repeat. It forms a loop. Cryptic post, blind item, alleged messages, clip dump. Is it strategy or coincidence? Can't say, but the beats echo almost every time, reportedly mapping onto each flare-up. So watch the cadence, track the timestamps, and compare wording across posts to see if the pattern holds. Because if the same notes keep playing, you'll hear in a song before it drops. Offset's on camera denying everything. Calm voice, receipts in hand. He says the rumors are not true. The timeline is off. People are putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5. Meanwhile, JT is tossing little heart eyes on shady posts. She's dropping cryptic lyrics. Her circle is reposting clips that are alleged at best. The internet is eating it up. He reportedly cited flight logs, studio sessions, and a manager text. She allegedly liked a reel that hinted otherwise. Blogs amplified the most dramatic cut. Now we've got a classic split screen, denial versus insinuation. Fans are stitching videos to prove a point. A lot of those receipts are cropped, out of context, or anonymous screen grabs. The sources are mostly a friend of a friend, so we have to call it alleged. He's saying, check the dates, check the location, check the metadata. Insiders reportedly back him on the logistics. But JT's timing keeps suggesting smoke. And where there's smoke, the internet says there's fire, even if it's just a fog machine. PR teams are probably drafting statements. Peers are dropping vague lines on live. Reaction pages are spinning every micro moment into a headline. Bottom line, the contradiction is the content. He denies. They imply. And the louder the unverified narratives get, the truer they feel to timelines, even if the receipts don't clear. Whoa, y'all, the temperature just spiked because Cardi has reportedly told her circle she's done letting this slide, and her team is allegedly mapping out legal options right now. Think counsel on speed dial. Think folders of screenshots. Think timestamps, clips, and context, all reportedly being reviewed for a potential cease and desist. No confirmed filing yet, but the energy screams we're prepared. Meanwhile, Charleston is not backing off. He's doubling down on live streams and posts, tossing harsh labels that many viewers are calling reckless, and repeating allegations that, if taken as facts, could be risky, according to commentators. He's framing it as his opinion, but the phrasing keeps skirting that thin line, reportedly mixing commentary with claims about motives and behavior. That's where things get sticky. Because once lawyers get involved, wording matters. Opinion is safer. Stated facts can invite trouble if untrue. So expect strategic silence from Cardi publicly, while the team, allegedly, drafts language and tallies damages. Expect more fiery talk from Charleston to his base, labeling, teasing, daring. But if those statements stay up, receipts remain saved, and intent looks pointed, we could see a fast pivot, retractions, edits, or a testy court cameo. For now, it's a stare down, and every new post could tip it. Let's all fall out, 'cause the motives people are whispering about are given leverage vibes. Alleged pushes over money, ego bruises, and who controls the narrative. Some say someone wanted to keep the other in line. Others think it's clout chasing 101. But it's all reportedly, not confirmed. And the timing makes it look like a power play more than closure. Meanwhile, brands are absolutely watching from the sidelines, per industry chatter, with collabs being quietly reviewed, deliverables allegedly paused, and legal teams scanning for anything that could be read as defamation, privacy violations, or even alleged revenge if any intimate content was shared without consent, which is a huge if. Creators are reportedly lawyering up on live streams, commentators are hedging, and you can feel the fear of saying the wrong thing. The fan base is split down the middle, stans defending, ex-fans side-eyeing, and the fence-sitters chanting receipts or it didn't happen, asking for raw screenshots, dates, and unedited clips before they pick a side. And honestly, until credible receipts land and third parties corroborate, it's all vibes and speculation, with egos reportedly inflamed, wallets potentially on the line, and public control of the narrative being the real currency. So for now, sip slowly and archive everything. And that's the sip for now. If receipts drop, we update. Until then, protect your peace. Filter the noise. Remember, most claims are alleged or reportedly true until independently verified. Be kind in the comments. Don't dogpile. We're tracking sources and cross-checking context. We'll pin corrections if facts shift. Narratives evolve, so circle back. We serve verified tea, not reckless hearsay. We'll keep the temperature low while the story develops. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. Stay hydrated. Keep notifications on if you want the next pour. No rush. Just pull up when you're ready.